What's up, YouTube? This is Drew from Not Too Nerdy. Today we're going to be looking at some more multiplayer for Anarchy Reigns. Warning, I am not that good. So, I wanted to post up some more multiplayer because I'm probably not going to have any more time the rest of the week because I'll be playing Devil May Cry and Borderlands 2 DLC. There's some footage I recorded over the weekend. I was playing some Deathmatch. I'm really not good as Bayonetta, so take that with a grain of salt. But at the same time, I want to post something more for this game because I think it is worth looking at and discussing. I mean, I think it's a really good game when it comes to multiplayer. Like I've discussed in my channel update, I think that the single player is kind of repetitive and kind of horrible. And it seems like this should have been a multiplayer-only title. Now, maybe it released digitally. I mean, it's nice that it was released for $30, but I think they really put a lot of effort into the multiplayer. The main concern being is that people who play this multiplayer are really good at it. So it's like playing a high-level fighting game that you're kind of coming in as a noob. So I think a lot of people that have been playing it are already been playing the Japanese import version because I was getting my ass kicked, as you can see. But at the same time, it's like a really good game. I love Bayonetta's skill set. It's very similar to if you play the character action game, and you really don't see any character action multiplayer games out there. So that's a unique spin as well. It seems to be God of War is the only one now that I've seen. So more and more people are figuring out how to do this, and I just want to see more of a future. I would rather more co-op modes and co-op campaigns that are based on character action games over just straight up multiplayer, but I think this is a good step in the right direction. I've always thought that why aren't they doing any of these character action games or co-op, and I think probably the main reason was lag. But I think as like fighting games are getting better at online without lag, I think this type of experience can happen. So that's pretty much one of the things I think they stated in the God of War multiplayer, that they kind of wanted to try to eliminate any lag, because you realize in any game like that when there's any lag like that, it pretty much kind of ruins the experience. But let's see. I mean, maybe this game can enter professional tournaments or something like that if people really enjoy it. I know, but we'll see. I mean, the main complaint being is that you can't really find a lot of people that play in this game. So Sega kind of sent it out to die. Well, these are some pretty cool moves from Bayonetta. As you can see, I love that stripper pole move. That's awesome. But I'm definitely looking forward to Bayonetta 2. I'll get my Wii U for that because she's my favorite character. In terms of like female characters in this generation, she's one of my favorites, and I love that. That's probably the best character action game this generation, without a fucking doubt, man. Definitely. It was tough, man. I was getting my ass whooped by these guys. They were freaking jumping me and shit. That's all. I mean, that's one of the things. I was doing fine at first, but man, I started getting my ass whooped towards the end. Cause the same thing that always happens in like these multiplayer circumstances is that you're fighting someone else and someone else steals your kill. That doesn't happen so often like in a shooter as it does in this, because you have more health and more of a chance to come back, of course, if you're countering and blocking, which I was not doing. These guys were just annihilating me. Yeah, this guy was taking. I kept falling in the lava too, man. This level was nuts. It's actually like the first level that you have the boss fight in. I was like, oh, this is a nightmare. Alright, so there's only about 30 seconds remaining in this match. So I'm not doing too well. There you go. Nice. I mean, she has some pretty cool moves, man. I hate calling video game characters sexy, but she's a sexy bitch, man. You gotta admit. When her clothes come off from that back, man, it's not bad for a video game character. So I came in third. You know, I could have done better, but you know, this was one of my first matches. So that's pretty much it. So that's Deathmatch with Bayonetta. Thanks for watching, YouTube.